Veganism! I should not have done this inside. So I'm not a vegan, I'm just a vegetarian. Shooting that cow wasn't indicative of my views on animal rights. I just thought that would be funny. There are so many grey areas when it comes to all the labels. Plant-based diet, vegetarianism, veganism, vegophilia, which is I think people that just marry carrot. The labels can be so restrictive that I think people get put off from even trying to enter into becoming one of those things because they're scared they're gonna not follow the rules correctly and get arrested. Like I said at the start, I'm a vegetarian, which essentially means I don't eat meat, but I can eat anything else that I want. Now technically, what is that I can eat? When I say I can eat, it's like I'm implying there's like this imaginary force that's kind of watching me, ensuring that I stick to the role of vegetarian, which is a role that I imposed on myself anyway. I can eat meat right now if I want to. I can walk and go get it. I think what I want to talk about in this video is how people get caught up on the rules and it stresses them out. When I first began being a vegetarian, there was occasionally times where I'd accidentally have something that had meat in it, usually served by someone else who wasn't really thinking. I'd be halfway through eating this bowl of stuff, and there'd be this thought like, oh no, I've accidentally eaten meat, oh god. Even though I ate meat for like 20-something years before these 2 years, there was this thought of, oh, it's ruined, oh god, I ate 3 bites of chicken, I've effed it up. I imagine there's a little vegetarian police guy sitting at a computer monitor, he's looking at me through a camera that they got into my house, they snuck it in with a lettuce. Oh, eat chicken, he's out, cut him off, cross him off the vegetarian list. It's not like that. Who cares, basically? You ate 3 bites of chicken, whoops-a-daisy, keep being a vegetarian. It doesn't mean anything at all. And being a vegan is even trickier because it's all animal products, not just meat. There's insane amounts of stuff that use animal products in some way. I recently found out that a lot of sugar is whitened by using crushed up bones or something whack as hell. That's not something I would have ever thought of. Again though, if you're a vegan, and one day you eat a cup of sugar, I don't know why you'd eat a cup of sugar. That's the thing though, if you're a vegan and you eat some sugar and you later find out that they whitened the sugar up with a bunch of bones, you go, whoops, won't have that again. And that's it, just go on with your life. I try to think a lot about all the grey areas, just kind of thought experiments that I challenge myself with. If I walked into my local grocery store and they said, hey, we've got a bunch of steaks, we're about to go throw them in the bin, if you want them for free, you can have them. Now I became a vegetarian mostly for sustainability reasons, just I had a child and kind of started thinking about the future a bit more. And it seemed like one of the easiest things I could do to reduce my ecological footprint. Talking about those steaks, it's probably better for the environment and my ecological footprint to take the steaks. Maybe I don't have to eat them myself, maybe I give them to someone else. But surely it is better for me to take them and eat them for the environment than it is to just let them get thrown in a bin. Since they've already been made in the first place, it's very confusing. There's no real correct answer. It just comes down to a moral standpoint and people can take that anywhere on a certain line. Like I said, I do have a child. You might know my next guest from her work as being a child. Please welcome to the stage, Harper. How are you?
Yes, I got it right.
You got a wooden circle around your arm. So most people would know you from your work as being a kid. What are you going to do when you're an adult?
Make cookies and you're going to come to school.
I'm going to come? Yeah, but what are you going to do when you're an adult and you're big like me for a job?
Chocolate eggs.
Steal chocolate eggs? Are you going to sleep?
I need the blanket and a pillow.
So if you can't make chocolate eggs for a profession, what are you going to do as a job? Something else that you're good at?
Running.
Running? Yeah? What else?
Jumping.
Jesus. Now my daughter, she's not a vegetarian or a vegan. It's kind of a bit too young to force anything on her and we just let her eat whatever she wants. But that food wastage thing, that comes back again. She often has food left over on her plate, a lot of it, because she's an idiot toddler who doesn't know what she wants ever. I love her. She has a lot of food left over on her plate, usually, I don't know, let's say it's chicken. Now obviously I don't just go and throw it into the street when I'm finished with it. But still, that grey area of, is it more wasteful for me to throw this away than it would be for me to just eat it? There's all kinds of other situations too, like what if a cow gets hit by a car? Surely it's better to eat it than just let it rot in the middle of a road. What about when you have to use worms and other kind of small bugs to help compost soil to be able to grow vegetables in the first place? Are you exploiting those worms in the same way you're exploiting a cow when you milk it? The line between symbiotic relationship and exploitive relationship kind of also is on a spectrum and begins to get blurry as well. Now, I'm probably gonna get some vegans in the comments just going nuts at me me for something that I said in this video. I'm sure I will. Can I just say though, and this is very cliche, lots of people say it, that's not the way to make people want to be vegan. You shouldn't yell in someone's face about how they should be different. Just live a normal life and be a vegan or a vegetarian. Let people find out on their own. You don't even need to tell them. That's one of the things that worked for me. There was someone that I don't know personally, I kind of know them online, and I found out they were a vegan and I never knew. And I kind of went, oh well, they seem like they're living basically the exact same life as me, but they're a vegan, so it can't be that hard. Maybe I could do it. If you're one of those vegans that's like, you killed a baby cow, you slut. Don't yell at people and say, you need to change. Your life needs to be so much more different. Change everything. Because then people are like, well, that sounds so hard. I might eat a cow right now just to annoy you because you're a bitch. Just be a vegan. Just go about your day being a vegan, and people find out on their own. They're like, oh wow, I never even knew you're a vegan. You wow, mustn't be, maybe I could do it because you and me lead similar lives. And if you're doing it, then what's the harm in me doing it? Yeah, maybe I will. Acting. Hey, before I go and before you jump in the comments and like yell at me for what it's saying about broccoli or whatever, I'm raising some money by shaving my head in about a month's time for a thing called the world's greatest shave. It kind of supports cancer and whatnot. In between now and the middle of next month, I'm going to grow my beard out and my hair, but I'm only going to shave my hair and not my beard, so I look like this guy from the video game God of War. So there's a link in the description if you want to go donate like $2. I'm not asking for anything more. You can donate like $1 billion. It's kind of the same as that veganism thing. If I say, donate as much as you can, empty your wallet, people will be like, nah dog, I'm good. But if I say, hey, donate like $1, that'd be cool. They go, yeah, I got $1. I'll make sure to do a video on this channel of me shaving my head and shaving funny things into the side of my head. If you donate some money, you can suggest things I have to shave into my head. Not permanently, obviously, just for the video. Anyway, veganism.